Howdy, y'all, and welcome to episode 13. We're starting off down here in the XP room, and I wanted to show you the finished product. This is with everything put together and closed up. Um, the turtle is set up now. He will just run and run and run until he runs out of books, and once he runs out of books, the program will just shut down. I could set it with a chest where he'll just pull books and books, but I've got so many right now, I decided that wasn't really worth it, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Um, Once he runs out of books, he will continue to collect experiences. You see right here, while I was cleaning up the room in there the other night after we did this build, I ran out of books because he didn't have that many in there, and this thing kept running, and I forgot about it. And good news is I didn't even notice it because it continues to suck up those levels, the experience. And this is our finished storage room. You can see it's nice and clean. No torches, you notice, no torches visible, and it's kind of got a nice ambient light kind of look to it. All the piping is now covered by facades, so the pipings that run all along here are now covered by facades. All these are facades. Moved the pipes back into the wall here, so I don't see those. The chest that was here has been moved. I really don't need that now, since I really only needed that so I could access this system, not from in there. So once I moved all my books that were stored upstairs down here, I just got rid of that, and that pipe now runs straight from the chamber over here, and it goes directly into the storage system, and the overflow goes to this chest. Just for those of you who are wondering, that is not a full block. That is a stair that's backwards, so it looks like it's full, but it's not, and it allows this thing to open. And we're getting some messages. Sorry about that. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, just my wife sending me dirty pictures. Gotta love her. Okay, so that's where we're at. The lighting actually comes from up here. These are, again, stairs, and above the stairs are torches. So that gives us the light in here. The zicordite brick floor keeps mobs from spawning, even if the light level is low. I think we're at 8 in here. Not sure if mobs, I think they need 7, but they won't spawn there. That's the same thing with this room. You see there's no lighting in here at all, except for the light that comes in from out here, so mobs won't. What just hit me? Oh, I got too close to that turtle. Okay, today what I want to do is actually go over, I want to do a comparison. Did a lot of messing around with the modular power suits yesterday, and got it all kind of figured out, and really actually pretty pleased with it. So I want to do a comparison with the modular power suit and the quantum armor. So I'm going to go over the pros and cons. I'm not going to go over how to build all this stuff, but we will go over most of that. So let me get back upstairs, get some stuff together, and we'll do kind of a pros and cons comparison between the two sets of armor. We will see you then. Okay, we're back up top. Did a lot of messing around yesterday. I went ahead and made the tinker table, and I gotta admit, this thing is probably the coolest looking crafting table slash mod tool that I've seen so far. That looks pretty cool. That really does. I mean, it looks like a control panel for a spacecraft or something. That's pretty neat. This is your interaction with your modular power suits. You really can't do anything with them unless you have one of these. The one thing I will say about the power suits is it takes, if you're using the Direwolf pack, probably the cheapest recipes for these things is the vanilla. You can see there's different recipes for all of them. This is probably the thermal expansion one. I believe these two are vanilla. Even if you use vanilla, the resource cost as far as iron goes and gold, it's really mostly iron, gold, and redstone to make most of the items. Let me find these things. If we look at these, iron, you look at that, these are made from iron, these are made from gold and redstone. Um, Thermal expansion, a lot of copper. Uh, you need a ton, let me say that again, a ton of these, and you need a ton and another ton of the, where'd they go? Okay. Another ton of these to make most items, and just a lot of these. I mean, there's 6, 4, 8, for each one of these items, and some of these require 2 um, items each. Like for the jetpack, it's 4 of these, and that means you need 2 of these, and for each, so yeah, it's a lot of, it's resource intensive, but it's resources. You don't have to generate UU matter. You don't need all this stuff to make the UU matter. It's just with resources. And top tier items, as far as I can tell, are pretty comparable. Pretty comparable, and there's actually some benefits. Like right now, I am wearing a modular power suit. I'm wearing a full modular power suit, and as you can see, I can see the aura. Now I can't see nodes, but I can see. I get the little aura meter down here. Damn, cat, you're gonna kill me. Oof, just clawed me right in the back. There's different things you can add, like the flight control. This is absolutely necessary if you want to fly like a quantum suit or graviton suit flies. Energy shields, transparent armor. That's the one thing. If you look here, I'm wearing a full suit, but you don't see it. That's because I have the transparent armor hooked in there, so it just looks like I'm wearing just my regular skin. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. So each one of these things each piece is configurable. So if you make the helmet and you're early on in the game, you can make this, and you can add in, let's say, basic plating, iron plating. And as you progress in the game and you get materials, you can actually upgrade these items and go all the way to the energy shield. And each one of these things is configurable. Your battery, your power level is configurable. How much the battery holds is all configurable. I don't have night vision. I don't need that too much. But, there's a bunch of different things in each one of these that you can do. Like you have the water electrolyzer that gives you the same, pretty much the effect that the quantum suit helmet has, lets you breathe underwater. Now the quantum suit helmet no longer feeds you. It no longer keeps you from needing to eat, which I like. What's the point of growing all this food and collecting all this stuff if you never need to eat? But this does have a module that will do that. Now I don't know if you need to carry food on you and it'll eat it automatically. I don't know. I didn't mess with it. I just eat when I need to eat. Has a custom color module, each one. This has a built-in jetpack, parachute, or glider, and we'll show you the differences in just a minute of those. That's the chest piece, and then the legs have uphill step assist. Now, if you have Boots of the Traveler, that's what that is. If, like right now, this is a 1 meter high block, and typically you're not going to be able to go over that. Now if I turn that on, oh, that's the wrong one. Now if I turn the uphill step assist on, I just run over the blocks. So this is real convenient if you're out running around in different level terrain, and so you're not constantly jumping to get over stuff. Now I leave that off in here because I have a tendency to run up on top of all my stuff, and I don't want to do that. It also has a swim boost. It's not awesome. It's a little slow. I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not unless you turn it off and turn it back on do you really notice it. That's a little disappointing. I think that should be, I mean, I've got it maxed, and I really don't notice that big of a boost, honestly. Now, quantum legs, you can sprint underwater, and you can really, get a boost. Sprint assist, that of course is nice. Like, that's normal speed, and then you can boost it. So, I mean, that's just my normal run speed right there. That's even with all this armor on. And if I can get it to work. The only thing I don't like about the sprint assist is it's not toggleable to a key. You have to do the double tap assist. The quantum legs you could set it up to hit control and then run that way, and it's taken me a little time to get used to double tapping to sprint. I'm so used to just going down and hitting my control key. And we'll go down here to the feet. Again, transparent. Do different levels of shielding, different levels of battery, and then you got jet boots and shock absorbers. Now your shock absorbers let you do the same thing as the quantum boots do. You go way up, and then you fall, and no damage. It doesn't even make a smacking sound like the quantum boots do. They give you a little impact sound. Not the old bone-breaking sound, but they still make you hit. And jet boots. I don't have these installed because I have the jetpack, and the jetpack is actually pretty cool. I do have the glider installed also, and I do not have the parachute. Again, no need with the shock absorbers. I don't need to fall softly. But let's talk about the helmet and the differences between that and the quantum suit helmet. They both give you the ability to breathe underwater. Okay, great. The power suit armor gives me different options as far as I can go. Night vision, and if again look down at that lower left-hand corner, and you'll see the aura node. Now that's nice, so I can kind of see what the flux is in the area, and that's neat. Doesn't let me see just like the Thamium goggles do, but it does allow me to kind of keep track of the nodes. The quantum suit helmet negates all poison effects, wither effects. Power suit armor does not. There are workarounds though. Like this is great when you're fighting a wither because you don't get the wither effect. Well, there's another mod that will kind of help you out there, and that's the reliquary, and you can come over and get the witherless rose. And as long as you're carrying that during a wither boss battle, you'll be doing the same thing. It does not, as far as I know, negate poison. And if there's an item that does that, I don't know. So that's a bummer. So that's a toss-up on which one you want. Now again, this one could be set up so you do not have to eat. This one doesn't do that anymore. So plus and minuses for both. I'm going to lean towards the power armor head right now, just because of the fact that I can add in that Thaumcraft, the goggles. That's a pretty neat effect. Now let's go to the boots. Both, as far as I can tell, identical. No real difference between the boots. No real difference. And if we go to the legs, they both give you the option to jump higher. Well, maybe that's the boots that jump higher, but you can you do get the uphill assist with these, which you don't get with the quantum suit. And though sometimes it's annoying, the ability to turn all. What the cool thing is with the quantum suit, and this is the entire thing. If you hit K on your keyboard, you get a configurable key binding setup. So anything you have in here, with the exception of that I can tell of the plasma cannon, you can turn it off. You can turn it on and off, and that's nice. So everything is configurable to like if you want it sometimes, not all the time. That's nice. So if we look at the legs, I'm going to give the plus to the modular power chute over the quantum legs. Quantum legs really just give you sprint. And that's really about it. The only plus to the quantum suit is swimming. So let's run down here. Now you see this is about as fast as I can go underwater. That's it, and that's sprinting speed right there. And that's with the modular power suit. Okay, that's about it. So if we change that out and we go with the quantum legs, see now a little bit faster. Not too much, but slightly, and you can kind of get out of the water a little bit easier. So again, I'm going to go with the modular power suit legs over the quantum legs. Hate to say it. Okay, let's get back up here. Now to the chest. The chest is your big one. Now this is the gravity chest plate and not the quantum suit. Now I'm going to actually compare the gravity chest plate and not the quantum suit chest plate, because the quantum chest plate really doesn't do that much. It's just good protection. But if you compare the quantum suit and the modular power suit, I would have to give it to the modular power suit, hands down. Hands down. Now over the gravity suit is the only real comparison at the top tier, because they can both fly. Now, you need to have, to really fly, like the gravity suit, you need flight control. Now, if you don't have flight control, and you see I have it off right now, and you have a jetpack installed, it's just a jetpack. Now, the benefit to this over what I have been using, and I did make this advanced jetpack, and I'll show you that in just a minute, but the advantage over that is it's always on, and I have my armor. So I haven't gotten in as much trouble wearing this the last day as I did when I would have to switch in and out. Now the glider wings only work if the flight node or the flight module is off. So if I go up and I hit shift and I go forward, oh, hold on, wrong key. Go up, and then you see I will glide forward. Not flying, I'm just slowly descending. So you're actually getting some range out of this. Not really using power, just gliding. Unfortunately, there is no graphic, so I won't. I did check. You can go out and look, but there's no graphic of the wings out. So that's kind of your gliding. Now, if I turn the flight control on, if we go up, we go up. It's a little hard to control because where you look is where you go. If you want to look down and move, I would suggest using your side-to-side keys, because if you look down and go forward, you go down, which kind of sucks. But other than that, and you can do that, you can overshoot. You can easily overshoot. But it's maybe as good as the quantum suit flight. For one, it's always on. So if I turn this on and fly around, the downside is I want you to look at the power level. You fly around with this thing, and it's going to eat through your power pretty quick. Pretty darn quick. You're only going to get, I don't know what it is. I think it's like 10 minutes of sustained flight, and then this thing is dead. Now it is easier to manipulate. I mean, you just shift to go down, and the flight is probably smoother because you're going to stay at the level. You know, I can look down and fly forward. If the modular power suit had this way of flying, it would hands down make it the choice. Definitely, it would be the choice. With this, you know, it's a toss-up. This does make things a lot easier. You're a lot less likely to make a mistake because, again, I mean, you're up and you can stay up, but if you look, you know, if I want to go forward and look down, well, I'm just going down. That's it. There's, you know, for me to look down, I've got to go, kind of go side to side, and I don't think it really matters. It's just you would have to really get used to using that item. And I want you to notice how quick this charges up. Okay, I'm at 15 million joules, or 15.7 is my max with just the suit on. If I put the glove on, it's 20.7. Now I want you to watch how quickly this charges up, and it does work off of the charge pad mod. I think it'll charge off of anything. I think you can charge it with the Minecraft joules also. Not really sure how you would charge it or where you would charge it with Minecraft joules, but I didn't really look at that. Maybe that's something I'll look into. But then you just come right over here, stand on my charging pad, and look, it's full. Okay, it's full. It's done. Now, the quantum suit, I don't need to wear it. It's at 9.5. Look how long it takes to charge. So imagine if I had really used a considerable amount. You know, I've used it for creative builds, creative style builds. You know, where you just fly around so you don't have to walk. And you know, I've gotten it down pretty low. And you know, if you absolutely need this thing charged up, and it's down at, you know, around 75, 65, somewhere around there, you can see how long it was just 95. Look how long it's taken to charge up to get up to the full amount. And almost there, almost there, almost there, for just that short period of time that we flew around. And look at that. I mean, that's ridiculous. That just takes too long. Just takes too long. And see, we were flying around right there, and didn't even notice it. That's why I do have that configurable, because with that mode on, I mean, you back up and you happen to be looking down, you're going to be hitting the ceiling because you're going to fly. So, but it's pretty cool. I did make the electric jetpack. Very similar. It's made by the same guy. As you'll see, it says jetpack on. It's kind of hard to see because I've got the modular power suit thing over it, but it says jetpack on. If you do this, this is made by the same guy that makes Gravisuit. So you still get that, and it does have a much larger. You know, it has 1 million storage on the jetpack instead of 30,000. So you get a lot longer flight time. It does not fly like the Gravisuit. You know, you just don't stay up in the air. And the bonus, if you look at this, is if you leave your Gravisuit on, you forget to turn it on after you're done flying, it still continues to eat power. Now, you notice on this one it's on, but it's not eating power. It's not eating power at all. And you turn it on and off just like the Gravisuit with F. But that's a bonus. It does not eat power. You do get to see, if you go into hover mode, it'll say hover mode, so you see that you're actually in hover mode at a glance. So it kind of gives you a little HUD. It is pretty quick. it could be an option. You get some pretty good flight time out of it. You can't fly like the grav suit or the modular power suit with the flight control, but it's definitely an item that you can use, and it is enchantable. Um, Playing around yesterday, I made this, and to keep it charged, I made a where did I put that? I made a, here we go, MV solar hat. So we'll put that on, and the MV solar hat is a, you see the little nausea effect right there? It's going to disappear, but it does give you this little nausea effect, but you don't really notice it. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but it will charge up your jetpack. Now, I don't know if it'll do power suit, but as long as if you're wearing a quantum suit, legs and boots, it will not charge it. It will charge the jetpack, and it will charge the gravity chest plate or quantum suit chest, but for some reason it does not charge the legs or feet, which was disappointing. Real disappointing. But again, it's also enchantable. So I did a protection 4 on both of those, just to kind of give me a little extra protection when I was running around without my quantum suit chest on. But with the modular power suit, you don't need to worry about that. I mean, your quantum suit is there always with you. The power consumption is really, really good. I would really like to see a better flight control than what it's using right now. If it was something, if it was similar to the gravity chest plate, then it would be awesome. Now, another thing that the gravity chest plate has, the quantum suit chest plate used to have, but does not anymore, is fire protection. If you're wearing a quantum suit, fire will mess you up. It messes you up. I should have made another quantum chest plate just to show you, but if you're in a in the quantum chest plate, and those of you that have one and have not gone up to the gravity chest plate yet, we'll run over to the nether quick. Let's go over to Fort 2. You can kind of attest to this, that let's go find some blazes. That if you get hit with fire in the quantum suit, you're going to burn. You will in this too. This is the modular power suit. I'm going to burn. You see, I'm burning. But look at my damage. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. That's pretty nice. And now, of course, I've got the energy shield on each of my pieces. Now, I don't know how it will be with diamond or the iron, because I just went with the top tier, since I was looking to compare it with the quantum suit or gravity suit. So, you know, if you have lower level armor placed in this suit, your results may vary. Now let's talk about the glove. I wasn't sure how I felt about the glove when I first put it in, and I've pretty much installed, you know, I did the big battery, I did aqua affinity, diamond drill. I did not put in the crafting table or the blink drive. I may mess with those later. But I did put in the axe, the pickaxe, and the shovel, the plasma cannon, and the melee assist. You just saw the melee assist, 2 hits, and it killed the blaze. Now let's turn on flight mode, and let's run over here, and we'll show you the plasma cannon. Alright. This thing is pretty cool. Now you can do it in different modes. I mean, you can just fire it, and you can actually adjust that to where these things explode when they hit. I don't have mine very high. I think I have it like halfway. Now, that must be an angry zombie. Yeah. Now, the creeper, one hit should kill him at full charge. Yep. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's pretty slow. I wouldn't chase wisps around with this. And if you do have the explosion thing set up all the way, be prepared to destroy your world. Like, I've got it halfway, I think. If that... No, I have it turned off. I don't want to blow anything up. Because I did destroy part of the observatory doing this. But as you can see, it's going to go in a straight line from wherever I fire it. So I've got to make sure that thing is not moving before I fire it, or it's going to miss. Like I said, you can rapid fire it, but it's only going to do 2 points of damage, which could be cool. I mean, if you want to rapid fire and you're trying to hit this guy. I mean, it's usable. It's definitely kind of a cool toy, and I can't figure out how to turn that off. Melee assist you can turn off, and you can turn on and off the shovel and axe. And I would suggest doing that, like if you're in the in your storage area, so you're not breaking all your stuff. Do want you to real quick. Well, that's the modular power suits and quantum suit. I'm going to stick with the modular power suit. I have not fought a wither with it yet. I'm going to make that rose and then go try the wither and see how bad it is. Because I know in the quantum suit it's an absolute joke. Absolute joke. So I think they're comparable. I think with either one you're going to be happy. I think with the power suit you have more options currently for some cool stuff. You can do things that you can't do. Now you may need to do some potion work maybe for poisons and that kind of thing, but hey, you know, that's part of the game. It's there. No big deal. No big deal. I just think with the flight options and some of those options out there, I think the modular power suit is definitely a plus. Now, another new feature that I found out completely by accident when I had this in my hand accidentally is this right here. That didn't used to work. So I never worried about it when I had it in my hand because it wouldn't do anything. It would just go boop, boop, boop. But now, you can move chests around. Now, before, the only thing you could move around was the barrels. Now you can do chest and full chest. Also, those are full. As you can see, it's chock full, and it moved it around. So that's a pretty cool addition. The only thing I'm kind of working on right now is trying to figure out what's up with villagers. In this latest update, villagers keep disappearing. I mean, I'll come over here and there'll be 6 or 7 left, and if I stand here, they'll breed back up, and So are they all gone again? How many do I have right now? There's one in there. See, there's not very many in here right now. There's a few. There's a bunch in there. Don't see any. Don't see any. So see, they're kind of down right now. So I don't know what's going on with that. They're just they're vanishing. I think I mentioned in a previous episode I came over here and there was only one left. So I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if that's a bug or something I did. I know I did used to have in this half of the building, I did have a chunk loader that covered the village, but I took that out because really this section of the village is covered by the chunk loader right over there that covers the bee area and the farm, or the reed farm. But on this side, it ends right around here somewhere, but it covers all these houses. So where they're going, I don't know if maybe they're over here and the chunk unloads and they die, or what. But Another thing that I'm noticing with villagers that didn't used to happen, and we will run over there real quick to see if they've done it again, is in our farm area at our village breeder. Okay, now if we go over here, they keep getting out. I added this second row. I figured maybe they were jumping too high. Okay, they didn't do it this time. But every time I start the world, I have to come over here and put like 4 or 5 of these guys back in there. And I added this second row of glass up on top, thinking maybe they were somehow popping out over it when they were jumping like this. But I'll still have 2 or 3 out here, not as many. I came over here one day and they were all out. Now they can't get over the fence, so they're all in here. But I don't want I don't want to have to collect them up all the time. So I'm still looking around trying to figure out what's causing that, because it did not happen before. In the 5.11, I think it was, of Direwolf, that didn't happen. Since it went to 5.2, the weird stuff with the villagers started happening. So I don't know if there's a villager bug or what. If anybody else is kind of noticing weird stuff with villagers, let me know. Let me know if this is a bug. Maybe this is, again, something we need to let somebody know about. Right now it's no major big deal because I can fix it. It doesn't. I'm not losing any villagers over there like I am at the Inca village here. Here they're just disappearing. They're dying. I don't understand that at all. And there's more of them than I thought. And I spent a long time on the modular power suits, just tweaking this, tweaking that. Apparently there's something with the weight that it's off, or you have to be below a certain weight, or but from what I can tell, I don't know if it's the walk assist or the sprint assist or what. The only time I notice a definite difference is when I add the glove on. Like if I'm walking right now, I'm walking pretty good. If I add the glove, you see, to me it's noticeable that I'm walking slower right now. See, I am walking slower right now. The one thing I would like to see them change is more information about what each of these components weigh, so you can kind of make a, because as far as I can tell, once I slap in the battery and the armor, the weight is what the weight is. I mean, these are all real high, but yet this one is real low, and it's got the same, oh, I don't have battery turned on that one. Oh, that's what it is. It's the power. Oh, learned something new right there. So if I turn down the power, okay, well let's mess with this real quick. Let's turn this down. Let's turn the battery size down to, let's do 5. We'll turn it down to we'll go 3 on that one. Let's go up to 3 million on each of them, or as close as we can. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's go. There we go. All right. Let's go to 3 on this one. Come on. Turn it. Oh, close enough. Okay. 3. Let's bump this one up to 3. Okay. Does that make a huge difference? Not really. Of course, I still got the glove on. So this is normal walking speed. That's sprint. Well, there is a little bit difference, but I'm only at 12 million now. Is that a major problem? Let's charge it back up. And that's all that armor charged that way. So see how quick that is? That's really, really nice. Now the glove I probably want to keep. We're going to leave that charged all the way up. That's probably why we slow down. Okay, this is our normal walking speed right now. slap the glove on, and yeah, noticeable difference. See how much you slow down? No glove, no glove, glove. See that? But still, that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Huh. So the actual amount of power. See, I didn't figure that the power would. I guess it says right on there, weight. Okay. Well, that's where the weight seems to come from on each of these items is the battery. So we learned something new together, boys and girls. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you coming out, and I hope this helps you make a decision. Like I said, I think either one of these is acceptable. I think the ease of use on either one is fine. The ease of construction, I I think this is a lot more accessible to everyone than the quantum suit, just for the fact that it takes. Early on, I could have this much easier than I could have the quantum suit, because for a quantum suit, and that's not the grav chest plate, you need 5 stacks of UU matter. 5 stacks of UU matter to make a quantum suit, and you have to make the nano suit prior to that. And then of course there's the charging, and then the grav suit. I don't even know. I didn't even keep track how much UU matter I used on that one, but that one is a pain in the tuchus. Now I say it's a pain in the ass, flat out. Making the grab chest plate. So I would say if you just want a good solid suit of armor, ease of use, easy to make. Well, not easy to make, but it's definitely much easier than say the grab chest plate is. Go with your modular power suit. With a little tweaking with some other items, I think you're going to have all the same effects that you're going to get with the quantum suit. So either one is fine, but I'm going to give the thumbs up to the modular power suit. I really enjoyed playing with it for the last day or so. I don't see any real difference in damage. I am going to go fight the Wither, and I will let you know in the next episode how that goes. In fact, I may even record that battle and show that at the start of the next episode. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for reviewing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, don't forget to like or subscribe, and I will see you later.